Hey guys, Jimmy here. Welcome to part 11 of my Let's Play of Euro Truck Simulator 2. In the last episode we drove for what seemed like a very long time down to Italy, down to Milan. I think it was our longest episode yet. It was out yesterday. It's about an hour and 15 minutes long. Hopefully it won't be that long today. I'm going to try and take a slightly smaller job because I can't really talk for that long. Unfortunately, it's outside my ability. A couple of things that I need to bring you up to speed with. Firstly, I've upgraded my truck slightly. I've given it the next step up in engine, so it has 40 more horsepower and 200 more Newton meters of torque. So that's good. More power equals more uphill pullage and more speed, hopefully, or quicker speed anyway. The other thing that I've done is I've included a new mod. The new mod is, I think it's Jazzy AI, I believe it's called. I'll correct myself in the description if I have got that wrong. And what that does is it changes AI around, changes the cars into actual real cars. So you'll see what I mean as I kind of get into it and as you see cars go past. But that's the mod I've upgraded for this particular episode. I'm trying to add something new every 1 or 2 episodes just to keep it fresh, just to keep more stuff going on. And go that sort of thing. So anyway, I'm going to look for a job now, something a bit less in terms of mileage for sure. Okay, let's have a look. I don't want to go to Milano. It's been there. This one goes to Poland, but that's wait a minute. I mean, silly. I need to click my thing first. Okay, so from here they will go to Milano, Paris, Rotterdam. I think Paris is the nearest one that I tend to try and stay on the first page just where all the money is. So I'm going to go to Paris. It's still a fair trip, but we'll go with it for now. So let's set that as our GPS. Now I'll be straight with you guys. This is the second time I've attempted to record this. First time there was just so much noise in the background. I had a neighbour come to the door who kicked his ball over the fence and to go get his football out of the garden. It was just really. It's really bad, basically. So I got about halfway in and decided just to stop and record it later. And this is the second recording, so I feel good that I do this for you guys, because I don't. No, I'm joking. There you go. That's our first example there. BMW X3, I think that is. And there's some sort of Volvo or Mercedes. I didn't quite see it in time. Now the engine difference probably won't be noticeable kind of from the get-go. You see there, Mercedes in front of me now. I'm not quite sure what car that is. Some sort of estate. Yeah, but it should just be a little bit better with getting up the hills, staying in that kind of peak rev range, which in this is 1,000 to 1,400 revs. Something else I noticed after reading in a comment for a couple of episodes back, I was asked if realistic fuel was on. I was very sure it was. I went to check and it wasn't. So that is now correct. The realistic fuel is on my other profile, so I assumed it would be on this one, kind of a carryover, but it wasn't, so I left it. Also on my other profile I have things like automatic air brake on and stuff like that, but I haven't got that on this one because I'm trying to kind of keep as much manual as I can. Mainly because one, it gives me more to do when I'm driving, which as you can expect if you're driving a truck on what is primarily kind of motorway for 70% of his journeys. I want something to do, when I actually get the chance to slow down. And I've actually run out of mappings on my wheel, so I don't want to kind of do anything else, otherwise I'll end up just reaching for my keyboard, just mashing around the buttons, hitting wrong buttons all the time. I do that enough with my gears, for God's sake. I don't want to do it anymore with the anything else. So yeah, we're just off to pick up our delivery now. I forget what we're actually picking up. I'll see when I get there, of course, but we are going to Paris. Come on. Hey, indicator on. So yeah, I mean, look, to be honest, obviously I've driven this a little bit before, because I drove earlier when I tried recording this the first time. And the cars are pretty cool to have as real cars, I'll give them that, but I didn't really think it was that bad last time. I mean, the stock models that you have in this for cars are pretty, well, they're pretty close anyway, shall we say. They're a bit cheeky of how close they get their cars. Reminds me of the URD mod a bit for Half Factor 2. They just kind of obviously just copied real cars and given them fake names. Anyway, here we are. So take this job to France. Also, in the last episode, I did all the stuff I did off screen. This one on screen, so I just ended up taking up a whole lot more of my time in an episode. I want to really try to streamline it. I thought about kind of cutting this part where I go and get the trailer, but as it wasn't that far away, I thought I might as well just do it and use the time to explain the mod upgrades, etc. Kind of what it's going to do for me. I also was suggested, as I just keep an eye out here, yeah, there's a Chrysler 300C Gangstermobile. I was also suggested to suggest some sort of military style mod where I can take things like tanks and helicopters on the back of my on my trailer, and I thought about that for a little while because I like the variants and stuff like that. But to be honest, I wouldn't think of it as being realistic for me anyway. The reason I say that is because out of the way. Oh god, that's gonna be close. Watching that mirror there. The reason I say that is because I have never personally, and I am playing this obviously for you guys, but it is kind of for me as well. I've never personally seen anything from the army be transported openly on the back of a truck. Normally there's a level of secrecy to the public, I believe. And also, like, it's not in England anyway. I'm not sure about these other countries, so I've never really spent long enough time around to an active opinion, but it's always seemed. Oh, hello. We don't really parade such things, you know, in public. They stay behind closed doors. Not very militaristic. Not very proud of our military. What the majority are anyway. It's not like a big thing, kind of military might over here. Although it probably is behind closed doors, but that's a big discussion for another day that doesn't involve trucking, eh? So that's my reasoning behind not installing it right now. I may install it later on when I start getting some more out there mods, shall we say. I'm trying to keep them kind of more immersive at the moment, for my sake and for the viewers' sake. But yeah, like I said, it's not for me right now. Anyway, so something else in the last episode you might have noticed is my mic fell on me at some point. I think I kept in where the mic actually fell on me, just not the bit right, and I've repaired it afterwards. I have tried to tighten the legs. You can do that with an Allen key, make them a bit stiffer. It's still a little bit wonky, shall we say. It's currently being held up by one of my drawers being out. Oh, truck doing all sorts of weird things on this bumpy surface. But it hopefully shouldn't fall on me this episode, fingers crossed anyway. As we pull onto the motorway, and we have a journey time of over 13 hours. Brilliant. I'm not sure how long this is going to be in-game wise. I think last time around we had a lot more kind of going on. We had the ferry, and we had just a lot more kind of B roads than highway. So I'm hoping this time around it'll be a bit of a simpler drive. I'm not. It is difficult for me to talk for a long period of time. So I'm going to do my best to try and keep it a little bit shorter. Under an hour is the goal for each episode. And I realised by taking the long delivery perk I wasn't helping myself out at all there, but if I do get to the point where I'm doing, 24-hour deliveries, then I'll just probably end up splitting them into two, depending on what you guys think on that. I don't want to have really uber long episodes. Anyway, toll booth, my favourite thing in the world, just go give them some more money for no reason. Where is my special one? To the right. For truckers only. You regulars, you filthy casuals can't drive here. Okay. Ooh. Oh. That's one way of stopping for the toll. Man, that thing's really, really hard, isn't it? Stop my massive truck going through there with all my weight behind it, all my like 30 tons of weight behind it. It's like, nah. That bit of wood has stopped me going through. Fantastic. Good job, bit of wood. You've earned your money. And my truck didn't though. I did look at other upgrades when I was upgrading my engine. There was a gearbox, but I don't think I really wanted to buy it because it was a lot of money. Like the engine upgrade for me with the trading cost like £3,000 or so. So it really wasn't worth me changing it around, you know. It really wasn't worth me not doing it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there are other things in there that were like 20 grand I didn't want to buy particularly. Also discovered a Scania dealer when I was in Milano, so it's the first Scania dealer that we've actually discovered, which means that we can, you know, have a look at that and go in there at some point. We may be looking to upgrade our fleet. Right now, though, the men are where it's at. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, that's I said pounds just now. I finally remembered to change my bloody currency from euros to pounds. Finally, we're rocking the British currency in my right hand drive. Really feeling very proud to be British right now. Not really. When looking for mods, I saw a lot of kind of trailer and paint scheme mods. I saw one really weird one, which really weird one. There you go. That was basically Cristiano Ronaldo's face, a footballer for those who don't know, on a trailer. It's kind of like, alright, that's a bit strange. I probably won't get that, but I think it'd be really great to. What are they on the horizon? Are they birds? I don't really know. Are they birds? I can't see. I think they are birds. They look like quite ominous though. Either birds or lots of paragliders in one place, which would be a weird thought. Yeah, I was thinking it'd be cool to have like a custom livery on this truck. Oh my god, you bastard! I totally pulled out. Oh my god. Marie came over to like, see, that guy's like, he's not happy. He's giving me a peek from outside. Marie came over to see the birds, and I looked away for a second. And as I pulled into the lane, the guy pulled into the lane. That was. Oh man, I'm not happy about that fine. I'm going to the authorities. Where are these birds at now? Where are the birds at? I think they're up here. Oh no, that's a hot air balloon. Okay, I can't really see any anymore. Maybe I should keep an eye on the road. They were just like black lines though on the horizon, not like kind of paragliders.
Trees.
It wasn't trees. And trees don't fly, Marie.
You didn't say they were flying, you said there were black lines on the horizon. There could have been vertical black lines, there could have been trees.
There you go, I've just been schooled by Marie, whatever. Anyway, so we've just just earned ourselves a fine from destroying a family's vacation. We're really good.
Destroyed the family.
And the family. And now we're on to, back to motorway driving. I put cruise control on for 1 second and I said, what is this Renault doing? I have to, I bought a new engine specifically to be able to like get up these little inclines without this issue. And for Renault on my inside, I think is that the Magnum or just a stock Renault? The Magnum's got a bit more grunt, which is fine. I actually really like the Renault Magnum, I think it's really cool and really blocky. But my man is failing me. And we are blocking up these lanes a treat. Oh, I'm not going to move over because the Audi wants to come through. Is that an RS4? No, it's what is that? An A3? No, A4, A8, A7. I'm really bad with Audis, Alfa Romeos, anything with numbers basically in their name. I'm really bad at knowing their make and model. There you go, got that out then. But yeah, that was really hard to say for some reason. I can't believe I murdered that. Yeah, what I was saying before I destroyed the family and got told I was stupid by Marie is that some sort of custom livery or custom paint job on this truck would be really cool. Like maybe similar to my V8 Supercar skin where I had just the stupid ass face on the front of it. That was pretty damn hilarious. Or like just a I don't know. I mean, anyone out there who's into paint and knows how to mod trucks and do truck design, then, or if you have any suggestions of what I should give, paint my truck in from the forums, obviously you can find the paint. It's quite easy just by typing in ETS mods on ETS2 mods on Google, and let me know in the comments. Let me know what you'd like to see on this cab. Obviously, it's kind of plain black at the moment with a couple of scratches at the front of it from us. They're the black marks, Marie. Marie, look, black marks, look. See? I'm not crazy. Look, they're there. I think they're birds.
I can't even see.
Oh, they were totally there.
They're probably birds if they're flying.
Yeah.
Airplanes. If there's loads of them, I doubt they'll be airplanes.
There could be a flock of aeroplanes. I think the birds are like some sort of omen, like for death. I saw the birds. I saw the birds and the family died. Now the sirens come to confirm it. Oh my god. Why can't I just record this today about blooming external stuff going on? It would be so much fun. Oh no. Yeah, that's right. Some guy tried to do it again. Tried to come into my lane and battered him with the trailer. I'm not going to get an excellent for this mission already. This delivery even. I've already smashed up the truck and those around me enough, and I'm still not hitting that 55 even with this engine upgrade. Come on, truck. Really seems like a struggling. Oh, look, a train over there, that's pretty cool. And we can't go that way because the big crazy arrows in the sky say so. Roadworks to the right. In the original recording of this video, I tried to go to IKEA to pick up a delivery, and I basically destroyed cars in the car park. So I'm kind of on par with what I would have been doing in the other episode by now anyway. Look at all those roads up there, that'd be well cool. Maybe they're the roads I went on when I did the silly, like, let's drive my car really fast on my truck really fast, sorry. Oh wow. Okay. I came through here before. Sorry, I completely lost my train of thought there. I came through here before on the last delivery, and I was in the left lane for a bit, I think, and this is not a I thought it was like a dual carriageway for the tunnel, but obviously not. I've actually endangered more lives. I'm actually the worst trucker there is. Confirmed. Oh man. Also, I've been very close to a guy with a forklift as well. Maybe things are repeating themselves. So far in this episode, I have smashed into the toll booth, destroyed a family and their hopes and dreams, and took out a guy who thought he'd be able to merge in front of me, but actually merge into me. That was his own fault. That wasn't my fault, that one. So 3 is enough, I think. 1 for my wallet and 2 for the delivery. So we need to keep the reputation of Trucking A alive. We're in this really kind of long part of the game now where you have to just make enough money from yourself and the other truck drivers to expand your empire. Once you start getting more money in, like, it becomes easier because obviously you get more money quicker, and as your skills get better, they you get more money. So maybe I should really focus on high paying stuff. That's where I've been going with the high value cargo right now, because the more deliveries I do, the more points I put into that skill, the more I get paid for each individual job. So it's really in my best interest to do that, and obviously at the moment these longer jobs do give more money, I think, over the long run, but they are quite long, and for efficiency's sake I would like some kind of short pricey jobs to do. They would be ideal for me, and pretty much any truck dealer, I think, or company. I'm enjoying seeing all this kind of realistic traffic. Alfa Romeo going past there, big old van, some sort of horrible Ford Jeep thing. Very cool. Anyway, let's use the new engine. Look at all that grunt I've got right now. Totally racing this guy. Use it to get past this Transinet guy. What's he driving? He's driving a Volvo, I think. No, he's driving a MAN truck. Yeah, I would totally honk my horn at him if it were mapped. I should find the mapping for that. I would like to map it to, like, I wish... Okay, I will give you some context before I start talking. Using the GTE wheel to drive, as I said before. So I've got the 2 paddles on the attached to the actual GTE wheel, and I've got the 2 paddles that are attached to the base, but they are assigned to the same button. So you have basically 4 sets of 4 paddles that are only really 2 paddles. So I can't map them separately, and I would really like if I could do that. I'm not sure if that's possible for like a software upgrade, or they actually connect to the same thing, so it isn't possible. But I feel like I'm wasting these 2 paddles at the back. I never use them, I just use the ones on my wheel, and they do the same thing. It's a real shame, to be honest. We're doing 67 miles an hour. How did that happen? Is my limiter on? What? How are we going this fast? I just realised that. Oh well, I'm not going to complain if I've bypassed the limiter for a little while, gained back some time that I lost, no doubt, smashing into things and behind that truck in the tunnel. Come on, 300C, get your ass in gear. Go, 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 go. Come on, go. Come on. Come on. Oh, don't crash into... Bloody hell, I lost all my speed because there was a car refusing to overtake me in the fast lane and the frequency boxing me in. Stupid Chrysler. Now I have to wind it back up again. 4.5 years later, the truck is back at 55 mile an hour. I think it wouldn't be a good idea if I had like the really powerful truck in this game, because I'll just turn the limiter off and just speed everywhere. Well, I do that in my actual, in my other save. So maybe I shouldn't do that. I've not had any more disappearing AI yet, which is a good thing. Hopefully I won't have any more of that. I did notice it was when I was crossing into, you know, it happened in the ProMods territory, so where I was actually pull into the right lane, where I was in something that was not a part of the game officially. Oh, shouldn't be in this lane. Pull back. So maybe that was it, but you know, I can't really comment on that until I'm back in ProMods land, which I am actually going to be going towards by going to Paris, because ProMods included more towns in France. A couple more in Italy as well, so I'm looking forward to going there and having a look what it's like. Come on, is this that same car again? Stupid Laguna, come on. Oh my god, I will push you along. Oh, and now I've got no power. It's so frustrating. I have to like brake, change down the gear to get back in the power band again, and it just doesn't move. Here comes a Hummer. Follow this example. We're all stuck behind that stupid... Is that a DHL lorry? Or van, sorry. I think it is. That's pretty cool. The Jazzy mod thing also adds in that. I think it's a Bentley. That's rad. I haven't seen a Bentley for a while. I like Bentley as well. Oh, don't you now undertake me because you've now decided to speed up again. No, come on truck. Give me that power. That's right, you get down there. You get down that off-road. I'm not sure if it was online. No, I think it was online. I was coming up to one of those kind of junctions like that back there, you know, where kind of the lanes split in two and one goes down and kind of splits off to the exit. And I had to go on that exit, and I was speeding, admittedly. But there was a truck driver parked right in the part of the lane, obviously to turn down, so I had to brake, turn, and the truck is already doing weird things at this point because... Oh, there's a motorbike. That's cool. I haven't seen a motorbike yet. That's really cool. Yeah, the truck's already doing weird things because, you know, I'm going faster than it's designed to go and sideways. And I'd go onto the grass and then kind of just catch air over it. It was the scariest thing I've ever done in this game. It was terrifying, but I somehow made it round. I did get a percentage of damage, but I made the turning, which was so obscene and so silly to me. I think we're going to get rain soon. Rain comes in a similar sort of way to R-Factor 2. The sky is just dark and like... I was like, oh okay, it's going to rain, is it? I tell you what, I had a really interesting / awesome experience with R-Factor 2 the other day, where I was driving on a server. I was driving a Civic touring car because that thing is amazing, and is it Heartland Park, I think it's called. It's an American circuit. I hadn't raced it until the other day. It's a really good circuit. I'd recommend driving it if you're into your good circuits. And the skies got darker, it started to rain, but only on one part of the track. Now I'm not sure if it was some sort of glitch, because I've never seen it rain on different parts of the track before, but regardless, the second sector and third sector were really wet, and the first sector was bone dry. And it's not a big circuit. I mean, that sort of kind of behaviour and those characteristics is something you kind of expect from a track like, you know, Spa, which is massive, or Le Mans, which is also massive, or even a Nürburgring, also massive. But the lap time for this track was about 1 minute 38 in a Civic, so it's not a massive track, you know, but it was still very terrifying because the Civic it's pretty good in the corners. The front wheel drive cars are very odd to drive if you aren't used to them, but you know, I've driven quite a few of them, so it wasn't too foreign to me. But grip in the wet isn't the strong suit of a front wheel drive car, I'll give you that, because those who don't know, the front wheel drive car as it sounds. The front wheels power the vehicle and also do the turning, so you're putting so much like friction through those tyres that a lot of the time they just lose grip, and it's so easy to do that. I think there's a car. There's a lorry that can wait for me. Thank you, lorry, for waiting. Please wait. Turbo comes on. Come on, get up the hill, turbo. Wait. There you go. I had to change the gear set and I forgot. Good Jimmy. Jimmy's good at driving. Yeah, but this Civic is it was alright in the dry, and then I get to the wet sector and just aquaplane off the course. There was nothing I could do about it. I'd slow down as much as I could, and then the car would just wouldn't have any of it. Off it goes, it would say, and that'll be the end of my lap. And the reason why I brought it up is because you see kind of clouds in the distance, and they've kind of dissipated now, so it's like I've kind of avoided the rain, which is pretty cool. The game must have heard me talking about it. But like I could see in the horizon what looked like rain. You get the kind of the misty look at like in the background where everything goes a little bit hazy, and you can almost see rain falling. And I kind of have that in this a little bit. You can kind of see it gets a little bit misty in the on the horizon, and then bam, rain. And that's really cool. I like it. It's accelerated a little bit too much in R-Factor 2, I think. In this, I think it fits pretty well because the whole game is all about, you know, being accelerated. And no, I've not driven for 6 hours. I've driven for about 20 minutes. You know. But I think it'd be, if it came a bit slower in R-Factor 2, that'd be a lot better. Cause it just seems to be very instant when it does come in R-Factor 2. As does the... Oh, let's make that overtake. I've got this. Absolute player. And we've got a downhill section coming soon, I think. I think that's a downhill. The elevation was for downhill, but no, it's actually uphill. Why would you lie, road signs? And I'm stuck behind this feckin' Peugeot. So there goes all my speed. Come on, I brought a new engine for this. I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't going to do it for me. Come on. 17 miles an hour. God damn it. You can listen to it just turbo straining away like, give me some power. This is where I'm definitely going to be changing up in single gears. Ugh, I want to like pedal to make it go faster. It's going to be a lot more fun to come back down, I think. Come on, up you go. Nice and easy. Keep the momentum, 30 miles an hour. Keep the momentum, come on. No, don't lose it. Come on. Be good now. Cue, massive traffic jam behind me. Sorry guys. Can't help it. You want your pressure tanks delivered? You've got to put up with it, I'm afraid. Finally starting to level off a bit now, so give me a bit of speed. No, still elevation. What's that sign say? I was hoping it would be like an elevation back down again, because more often than not, a big kind of climb is followed by a big drop. There you go. That wasn't a big drop, but it was a little bit of a drop, and that will give us a chance to get some speed up anyway. So that'll set us up a little bit for the road coming up. That's nice. Okay, back up to 50 miles an hour. Goodie. Something else about Euro Truck that I haven't really gone over yet, which is very weird considering it's episode 11. This game doesn't actually look too bad at all for what it is. You know, it's a truck simulator, but it looks really nice. Like, it looks really kind of real and believable. You know, there's kind of two sorts of graphics that I kind of think about, and like, there's R-Factor 2, which are graphics, and then there's iRacing, which is kind of realistic graphics. You know, they look at all the colours look a bit more believable. Oh, not reverse. That would be bad. Everything's a bit more like believable, and we're now currently entering France, so coming up now, hopefully to, well, getting nearer Paris anyway, 7 hours to go. But this game has very real looking graphics, so that over there looks really real, I think. And the best bit is the rain, definitely. The rain on the windscreen is awesome. Now I know I've got a sound mod on to make it sound better, but the rain sounds good anyway. In the stock game, you know, it gives you that really feeling of being inside what is a metal box and driving, you know. Oh look, it's a train down. Is that the? Would that be the Eurostar? It looks like it would be. Different paint scheme though. I'd have thought if it was, then the Jazzy mods might have picked it up and changed that, but I just haven't really got a reason to, have they? So I think that focuses more on cars than anything else. No overtaking up here, but we'll try and keep as much speed as we can because we're going uphill. Just a cheeky shift down to 11th. Yeah, I find myself looking a lot in this game, you know, just looking around and surveying the scenery. And when it's on these kind of these single carriage roads, it's a lot nicer to kind of watch. Going on the motorway, everything is a little bit. I associate motorways with just the colour grey, obviously because of the tarmac, but just the feeling of being on there is just grey. This is like a green, a vibrant, and again because of the colours around, but the colour doesn't mean I sound like I'm drugs here. The colour doesn't mean the colour that I'm seeing. The colour that I feel like is a green and like a blue, and just light summer colours. And I've overtaken the non-overtaking zone. Yep, I have now, and now back. Ow! Oh, what? Oops. Sorry. Oh. Fuck. Oh, okay. So there goes 640 of my pounds. That damn trailer, which is now probably damaged even more. Oh well. I think now my driver has gone, you know what, it's already damaged. Fuck it. Let's get it to destination life, shall we? That's how I imagine truckers talking. I'm not sure if that's real or not. Having a really like really London town accent, you know. Well, bloody hell, love. Marie's giving me like a dirty look right now because she's from London. But you don't speak like a trucker, Marie. That's the difference. If you did, then I'd be.
Sometimes you say I do.
If you did, I'd have trouble looking at you. Oh, I didn't mean it. So less than 6 hours to go in game now, and I think my guy is going to need a rest soon. The fatigue is looking pretty big, so next time I see a rest up, I'm going to just put it in and have a little sleep. I think that'll be good for my trucker. Another toll road coming up. Bloody hell. Take all my money, why don't you? I think I've probably lost money from this venture. This delivery, I'm just about to break even on the amount of cars that I've destroyed. I wonder how they know that I've clouted someone. I must have someone watching me at all times, NSA style. I don't hit the barrier this time. Oh, that was so close. How close was that? I wasn't that close actually. Oh, wrong one. A bit closer than it was. The one before where I actually just clouted it. That was better than last time anyway. I'm not looking forward to how much damage this trailer has. I know I can look at it in game, but I always like waiting until the end, kind of surprising myself a little bit. A bit sad like that, but it's how I pass the hours. Right, and one of these. Okay, nice and tight. What? There it is. And I didn't hit the barrier. Winner. That is a victory right now. Just not hitting anything at this point of the drive. That's a giveaway. We've got the speed, and an Alfa Romeo has gone past the Swift line. Also, I need to practice for that Touring Masters event. I totally forgot about that. Guys, I will let you into a little secret. Not really a secret anymore. I've signed up for a Touring Car Masters League. Hopefully I will be allowed to race. I've not had confirmation I'm actually allowed to drive yet, but I've not been told I can't, so you know, it's up in the air a little bit. It's driving cars from the Touring Car Legend mod in R-Factor. They have been tampered with physics wise by the league, so they drive a little bit better than they did in the actual mod. The sounds have been changed as well, and they've not really been balanced. That would be a lie. They've been kind of left, but they're all kind of competitive with each other anyway. Such cars in there as the R31 Skyline, the Sierra Cosworth, the Toyota Supra Mark III, which I'm driving, BMW M3 E30, I think it's a Volvo 240, I think it is. I might have the number wrong. But you know, that sort of era of touring cars, and it's going to be a blast. H-pattern gears, heel and toe. First race I'm going to be driving at is Suzuka, so woo, wow. And I'm going to try and record it for you guys as an onboard. Now, in terms of streaming, I know that's the sort of thing that I would usually stream and not record. I'm thinking maybe of coming away from it a bit. And the reason is purely because my driving is worse on streams than it is when I'm just recording. That's because of chat. It's my fault, but it's no one else's fault. I always glance at chat too much and go, oh yeah, cool, that's cool. And I really noticed it in the CMS race, the Le Mans. I've been practicing, I was fine. I did a race there yesterday where I didn't stream it. I did really well. I came second from being punted off on the first lap, and I came back and nearly won the thing. And in the race I did there, one of my friends that hangs out on the TeamSpeak with me said that I glanced at chat 17 times in one lap, and I wasn't even aware I was doing that about half the time. I just kind of you know, quick look over, see who's talking to me so I can reply, and it cost me racing. I don't think I can keep it up, to be honest. Like, not on a... I want to turn left here. Well, there you go. I don't think I can keep it up. There are a lot of people out there who can do it really well. I don't think that I'm going to be one of them. Like, either that or when I stream I just don't look at chat. I wouldn't have it up. So I don't know what kind of... where I'm going to go in that avenue. But for now, I'm going to just record things. It's more convenient for me to record things anyway, and it means I can upload it in my own time. I can edit it afterwards. I don't have to kind of think on the spot all the time. I can just, you know, drive and focus on driving and talking. And you might argue that talking is a bit more difficult when you drive, but it's just voicing in the monologue that I discussed in the last episode, so it isn't difficult at all. So yeah, hopefully I'll better bring that to you. I really want to, because that's a series I'd be really interested in driving. I love driving anything with an H-pattern, and these cars are a blast to drive. They're pretty much sideways all the time, but they're sideways if you want them to be, and they're quick sideways, but you've got to be careful because obviously you're just burning rear tyres at the same time. So, and obviously Suzuka being a track that is awesome, S's are a challenge in that car for sure, and the infamous 130R driving around there is a pain. It's a downshift and a hold on tight in the Supra, but I really hope I can bring it to you guys, because that'd be so much fun. It'd be fun for me and hopefully fun for you as well. I also got asked in regards to the Richard Burns rally situation if I'm going to be doing more videos, and truth is I really want to. I really want to do that. I might even have a look, see if I can dig up my save. I'm pretty sure it's gone. I've got one more install I haven't checked. I don't think that it's in that install though, as it starts to rain. And I would love to continue my career mode, because you know, I was enjoying it. I really was. Driving that Citroen was a challenge, definitely. And just discovering all the tracks for the first time. You know, I think Australia was where I was meant to go next, and Australia is probably one of the hardest rallies. It's got the ridiculous jump in the mine shaft stage, which could just completely destroy you if you aren't looking where you're going. I still haven't found a rest stop yet. I don't know if I've just not been looking for one. I might have driven past one in my when I was talking. That's a shame. Yeah, like it's really fun to do. The only downside to doing Richard Burns is that there's a lot of wheel action in there. The mic does pick that up. I wouldn't want the whole, you know, driving to be like, because that's what it's like when you're driving that. There's a lot of, you know, throwing the wheel to one side, catching it, having the force feedback dictate where the bumps are. A lot of the feel comes through the wheel, and I don't want to have too much of that come over on the microphone. So that's why when I did my little teaser video, my little invite, I just did a replay because I didn't want to have the mic noise come over. But hopefully I'll find the solution, because I do like driving Richard Burns. I do like making videos about it, especially now that I'm learning to use the H-pattern. That's even more fun. And you know, worst case scenario, I might even start a new championship. I've got a lot of things on my plate at the moment, idea wise, and I'm just not sure where to go with it, to be honest. I need to make an after 2 videos soon about the 770 build update. I might even do that by the time this video services, you never know. Just to explain it, I think, to people, because new build means what, but it's quite a big update coming in this one in regards to kind of how the game plays. So I think it's important to talk about it. Anyway, let's go give our guys some rest, shall we? Some well-deserved rest. Where can we... Here we are. What can we do up here? Can we do it? Where? No, back. I thought I could go there, but there was a bin there, so I couldn't. Bloody bins. Power! Where can I pop you? I can pop it in front of this truck, can't I? Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Relax. Will that do? There you go, goody. Sleep tight, dear prince. And away we go. Nice and quick. Pit stop that was. Quite a long pit stop, mind you. Almost as long as Lewis Hamilton's pit stops. Whoa! Joked about F1. Wow. Hamilton fanboys, please be gentle. We're only 3 hours away now, so not a long journey to go. We're definitely in the last part of it now. Can I come out, please? We're going to pull out now. There's a truck coming up behind us, but hopefully it will slow. And look at those beautiful sunflowers in the rain. It's in the morning right now, so hopefully we don't get that morning fog that we got before. That was redonkulous. It was really cool though, and the fact that it was morning fog is even cooler. You know, that's been accounted for and put in the game. I love level of detail in games. That is the best thing for me. Like, what's a game that I played that I adored level of detail wise? It was, come on, I think it was Mother 3 on which would have been the Game Boy Advance. That is a really good game. I think it's a GBA ROM anyway, and I'm not sure anyone will know about it because I have a very odd taste in video games. I like really hardcore driving sims and JRPGs and RPGs, you know, and you know, stuff like that. I love Skyrim. That's not a JRPG, it's an RPG. But I love Final Fantasy. I love, you know, Kuni. I love the Tales series. You know, I love stuff like that. Not stuff that I could really record and put on this channel because it's just so different. And I actually tried making a different channel at some point, but that went to poo very quickly. I don't know why I said poo. I've said shit many times on this already, so you know, I think driving is where I'm strongest on commentary anyway, so I'll probably keep to it. Why was I talking about that? I've completely forgotten. It's so weird, the chain of thought as you drive along. It kind of just comes and goes. Oh wait, no, I thought I had to come across it. That's cool. Not long now. That's right, level of detail. Well, there you go, Jimmy. I got back to it eventually. I've been playing a lot of games recently, like kind of on and off. I've been playing a lot of PlanetSide 2 at the moment. Basically just because I don't really like FPSs usually. They kind of really annoy me, just the community's really questionable usually. And you know, it's one of those games that you have to be kind of alright at to play and have fun at, but I've been playing it as an engineer now. I think I'm battle rank 29. Like I'm playing it for a while. Like it's a good 100 hours in that game. Maybe not the most efficient way of doing it, but that's how I've been playing it. And like I'm not too good at the shooting part of it. I'm more of a support character. I repair things and I hand out ammo to the guys on the front line and kind of follow Maxes around, which is the big kind of walking tanks which are in. Repair them as they fight. And that's really cool for me because it means people who maybe aren't as quick with the gun, which I thought would have been being a pretend racing driver, but I actually need to be a bit faster than that. I saw the speed sign so down out of instinct because of the Volvo driving. You know, I can be there. I can just kind of chill. I don't have to run to the front lines and get killed every 2 seconds. I can just have a nice long lives where I help people out. And I really kind of benefit the team as well. I'm really kind of helping out. Because without the Maxes are basically just walking, covering fire. All they do is just pummel areas of like ammunition, and they can also be anti-air. They're really very helpful units, but they need repairing a lot because they take a lot of damage. Obviously, because people see them and go, right, take that down, and they use a lot of ammo, and engineer can go, right, here's some ammunition, and here's some repairs, and get back out there. And that's that's kind of my job in the game, and it's pretty cool. I know there are different roles you can play. People like prefer being like super duper battle troopers, but I like having that, knowing that I'm actually working towards a team effort, because that's what PlanetSide is. It's just 3 teams trying to basically kill each other, and it is cool and it is awesome. So, and it's free. That's the best part. It's free to play. There are things you can buy, but the default weapons work quite well, and you can actually unlock weapons anyway with with playtime and various bits and bobs. So if you're into your first person shooters, then definitely check that out. And feel free to add me on Steam. I'm not going to ignore people. I'm Jimmy B on Steam as well. So Jimmy _BEE. I think it's that anyway. So feel free to give me an ad, and we'll play some PlanetSide together, and I'll hopefully won't get us killed. I can't fly. That's something I can't do in PlanetSide. Which leads me to flying simulators as well. I used to do a lot of flight sims. Well, I say that's a lie. I didn't do a lot. I did some flight sims. I used to play with some guys from TeamSpeak, but I've recently had to put away my flight stick. It kind of broke, which is a shame. The vibration is stopped working, and whenever I tried to fly, it always pull up and left for no reason. So I have to constantly fight against that when flying. It just made things really boring. I tried using it at PlanetSide as well, but the way PlanetSide works, a conventional joystick just doesn't work at all. So that's a pain. But I'm hopefully gonna. I might invest in one again when stuff like Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen comes out, and No Man's Sky. Oh, I have the hype for those games big time. Yes, I do. So much hype. There's not really many driving games I'm looking forward to at the moment, apart from G-Rally. That's the only game I'm looking forward to in terms of racing. Anything else, I'm kind of just looking at a distance and thinking maybe I'll buy it. I probably won't though. Anyway, we are less than an hour from our destination now, so we've done well to talk the time away. I'm not sure how long this episode is. I'll know after I stop recording. Hopefully it's less than an hour though. I've done my best for it to be that way. If not, then oh well. Another hour-long episode for you guys to enjoy. Does mean I have to render it though, which takes about triple the time of the video, or more, or less, depending on how my computer's feeling actually. But rendering takes a long time is what I'm saying. Oh, another toll booth, my favourite. Oh, please stop. Don't hit the back of the bus. Is that an Irish bus? I can't see the plate. Or is it French? I don't know. I'm not quite sure what that word means in the back of it. I'm sure it might just be a name, but... Oh, that's close enough. Shut up. Power! Another interesting idea that I was discussing with someone, again, probably the TeamSpeak guys, that's who I tend to talk to. I think a bigger thing to end off this video with is going back to Richard Burns Rally and flight sims. Actually, in a lot of flight sims that I know online, you'll get people flying the big kind of airline planes around, and there will be players as air traffic controllers kind of divert, pointing them in the right direction, giving them all the right places to go, etc. And that made me think about Richard Burns Rally maybe having a co-driver as a player who reads you the pace notes, and the big kind of obstacle is how you would get both the player and the co-driver to look at the screen at the same time. Seeing as Richard Burns doesn't really give that sort of option, I'm sure it's been discussed before by the community. But I think it'd be a really great idea, and it would be really cool to have that kind of co-op rally going on, because after all, rally is a two-man game. You've got the co-driver and the driver, and one would probably be useless without the other. Well, one would be very slow and one would be very stationary. But you know what I'm saying. It would be really cool. I think it'd be a really good idea to have that, and I would love to see it implemented in some way. I would love to try and get it to work, and it would add that extra element, because the pace notes in the game, whilst maybe a little bit short, are always correct. They are never incorrect, ever. Pretty much. They're always going to be the same. There's never going to be a stutter. There's never going to be an error on the pace notes. That's all eliminated, and that is a part of rally, by a difficult part, or like a more realism element. But it's something that I think those who really seek that realistic experience would really, it'll be really cool. So, if any of you guys can think of a way to implement that, maybe even using just like Skype screen share. Oh my days. Well, that makes, I think, 7 contacts this episode, and a very interesting version of screen share. Wipers on, please. To go. Can you? Oh no, gears. Too low. 5th. Okay, we're good. We were so close to our destination as well for that final hit. That is a bit frustrating. That's what happens when you are talking about rally and approaching roundabout too quickly. Oh, let's get this over and done with. Oh no, it's the next one. Oh, God damn it! Hurry up! And we're in the lane with all the traffic, of course. Go. Just clutch control though is awful. I'm just revving the hell out of it. Yeah, here I go. Sorry, mate. I am waiting for that. Oh, the steering went really light then through there. Maybe there was a lot of water on the surface. I didn't really see it if there was. God, this truck is trying its best, isn't it? Please move. Astra, go. Astra, go. Oh, you... Oh, God damn it. You could have went then, Astra. I've got to wind it all back up again. That transporter I just saw, just doing a loop. I think it is. Right, here we go. Here's a difficult bit. Trying to park this sucker. Oh. Oh, blood. I'm sorry, police. I'm doing my best. Relax, alright? Please. I still had crashed into so many people. Oh, hello. I went in reverse really quickly. Now, I did this really well last time. Getting my head out the window. It's pouring it down, but I can't see otherwise. It's quite a tight one, this one. That's a bit too far. Back you come. And pressure tanks. I'm getting better at this. At parking anyway, the game in general I think I'm just slowly getting worse at. Considering my crashes. Thank you very much. Excellent. How did I get an excellent? I battered everyone on the way here. I must have not damaged the trailer, just myself. That is good. I will take that. Thank you very much. And we are level 7. And like I discussed in the video, that's going to go into our high value cargo straight away. More money. Yes, please. Anyway guys, episode over, so thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe for future episodes. So cheers for watching guys, and I'll see you later.